Hello, how goes it? Welcome to Rebel Flower Heals. My name's Flower, and I have a message for you guys. So something is heavily significant about an emergency landing for a plane or an aircraft. Think like those smaller personal jet style planes, or the personal private planes. Something significant about that. That was just a separate download. Something about like an emergency landing. So something about like near a body of water could be significant. I don't know who that's for. Somebody has like their teeth, like their gums are having some dental issues. Something about like bleeding gums. Somebody from your past had the desire to reconnect because they're suffering from karma, and one of these suffering experiences could be their gums are bleeding, they're having a lot of dental pain. It's due to last winter's spell work is killing them, literally and figuratively. Okay, there's a karmic spell that is plaguing them. Okay, so this could be something like somebody had something that they were supposed to tell you or share with you or give to you, and they didn't do that, or they failed to do that in a timely fashion before time ran out. And unfortunately, the universe, your guides, your spiritual team is showing up in discomfort for them right now. Okay, so that's separately for another person. Please take what resonates. Not everything is going to be for you. Okay. Yeah, it's like heavy bleeding gums energy. So those were the downloads. Let me just cleanse this energy. Please give me clear and concise messages for the collective. Ancestors and Holy Spirit of the highest vibration of love and light. Hope you guys are having a groovy Friday. Happy Friday. Yay. Excited to do nothing. Actually, that doesn't exist. I'm excited to relax a little with my babies. Man, school's almost out. What are you guys gonna do with your kids in this break time? What are you guys gonna do? I have mine like set up with some activities. Of course, I have like some outside toys and gadgets and things to keep them busy, like bubbles and chalk galore. So let's see what you guys need to hear. Let's hear some advice, guidance, warnings, Holy Divine Spirit for the collective. There's like, it's unfortunate that it had to go this far. That God had to tell your enemies, you are protected. You're one of the chosen ones. You're supposed to be here. You're supposed to be doing whatever it is that you're doing. Some people, you can't stop their hustle. You can't stop them from smiling. You can't slow down their happy vibes. No matter what you do. No matter what you take. No matter how you think you're walking in this green earth. Somebody can't play God. That's the message. Alright? Thank you. New energy. Because when I pulled this energy earlier, I was like, I'm not talking about that. It's counterproductive. So that's strong energy of do what you see fits you. If something or someone is coming at you in a derogatory or negative way, it would behoove you to not be counterproductive with them. Don't fight fire with fire. Don't try to like regulate their emotions or make them understand. It's insanity to even attempt that effort, okay? We got the Page of Pentacles to the Hierophant in the reverse to the Queen of Wands. So something is heavy about your guys' confidence and your independence. How you have this diligence about you. Okay? It could be like you guys have strengthened your personal beliefs. You have strengthened your spiritual guidance, your spirituality as a whole. Maybe you guys are more spiritual and other people are more religious. That could be a thing. And it creates conflict and others, conflict in your everyday life from partners, ex-partners, family, business, or friends. Tell us more, Holy Divine Spirit. Ooh, something overflowing for you guys. Yeah, so there could be something that you guys have to use your better judgment. You have to use your gut for. There could be somebody that wants to come in and give you some sort of love or attention. And there's an energy out here that is jealous of that coming in for you guys. Tell us more, Ace of Cups. Judgment. Yeah, this is but something about like you prophesied this or you anticipated this. Due to your deep awakening, your rebirth, you guys going into your shadow self, realizing who you are in this book of life, you changed the narrative. You changed who you are, showing up. Like what it's giving is you guys are now showing up in the world as you always intended to. People of your past were possibly making you feel less than, possibly making you walk or talk in a negative connotation. And now that you have resolve and love of self, you operate differently. You move differently. You're happier. You're thriving. And it's evident. And somebody out there is jealous. They're jealous of your manifestations. They're jealous of how you have these opportunities that you opened up for yourself because you raised your vibration. Tell us more. Hangman. This is a part of your guys' fate, meaning you don't let these karmic lessons of your past dictate how you move anymore. What was meant to break you motivated you, okay? Somebody has to let you go, or this is what's happening now. They let you go. They changed. Somebody was like blinded by faith. This is why I was picking up on, like, maybe you guys have a different culture or different mindset, or you're going against the narrative of your so-called culture and mindset, and you're walking by your own personal beliefs. You have a new perspective of life, and you're moving accordingly. We have a star here. Something you found purpose in. Something creative that you're very passionate about is evident. You've been rejuvenated. The Hangman. Click by Hangman. Totally delighted it. This is great. Emperor in the reverse. Somebody that was like very controlling in your guys' past is upset. Why couldn't you be this person? Well, you were with this individual because, oh, well, they were a negative Nelly and you couldn't raise your vibration. You can't grow in the same environment that was meant to break you. So if they're upset and puzzled and jealous and envious, they need to take this finger, stop pointing at the collective and turn it around and look at themselves. Take accountability, heal. This is giving narcissistic energy, this individual. Could be a fire sign. Something about you guys is like reliable. You're a reliable choice. You could be showing up as like a natural leader. And it brings like somebody disharmony. We heard this already before. Where else do you want me? Give me a second, guys. Let me see. Who's this Emperor in reverse? Empress in the reverse. This is a bitter couple, bitter connection. A hating ass collaboration, like a bad marriage. Somebody that's unfaithful to themselves, unfaithful to others, disingenuous, has anxiety. This is part of their judgment. Your calling, your fate is bringing other people judgment. It's giving karma. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah. Strengthen the upright. To, what is this? The Nine of Pentacles, excuse me. Y'all don't resonate with this shit no more. You guys have a whole different vibration. You're independent. It's giving liberated, like from yesterday's energy. It's giving liberation. It's giving you walk it like you talk it type shit. You're fearless. Confirmation. You're fearless. And something swiftly is occurring. Y'all could have allies in unknown places, occupying unknown spaces. You're still standing. Something didn't break you guys. I heard persistent is as persistent does. Ooh, somebody's having delays. They're upset and mad at themselves because they fucked around and found out. Recent past, Holy Spirit. The Fool. Everybody plays the fool. Sometimes. There's no exception to the rule. For real, there really isn't. Everybody got to go through like these hard times, these lessons to get you blessings type shit, okay? So you guys walk by faith and not by sight. It's giving heavy leadership energy. You trusted in yourself. You trust in the divine. And now you have pleasure. Devil in the bottom. There's a destructive energy here that wants to beguile you, that wants to piss you off, trigger you. Somebody wants to switch this narrative so that you feel low vibrational, so that you feel less things, so that you feel what's the word? It's giving like you feel destructive. Somebody hates everything they're about. They hate like, it's like giving, like you wake up on a good foot and you're happy and you go to the grocery store and you like bump somebody's cart. You're like, oh my bad, good morning. How's it going? Hope you're having a swell day. And then like the counterpart person's like, hey, what's so good about today? There ain't nothing good about today. It's like, whoa, yo buddy, slow your roll. Like, yeah, conflict. slow your roll. Like if you're gonna be pessimistic, keep that stink cloud over there. Like there's nothing over here that's gonna like upset me. Okay, so you feel that way. Let me keep going on. Let's see. What else do they need to hear? Advice, guidance, warning. Something got you guys in this happy attitude of gratitude. It's blissful over here is what I meant to say. It's happy over here. Okay? Whoa. That's too many, Holy Spirit. It's wishful over here. Thoughts. So there could be like a couple or, gosh, we've picked this up before. A couple or a bad duo that's perplexed. We hit them with everything. We took away this. We broke this. We stopped this. We took this. Clarifying. And yet the collective is still smiling, still standing. We have Jezebel here. I'm telling you. Somebody's like a hot to trot player type person that lies and deceives. What's a Jezebel? But that's not who you guys are. Yeah, these ops, these individuals that don't heal, that like hold on to every negative thing, that have it cycling on repeat in their minds, you in their minds, you happy in their minds. It's making them sick. This health concern here, while you're just minding your business, being happy and successful and celibate, like, this is karma. We're talking about karma. Thank you, Spirit. You have new beginnings because you didn't sit down and fight or argue or have rebuttals or even like wish less than for your enemies known and unknown. Like karma misses no one. Your innocence is shown. So now you have love here. Chosen one, I'm talking to you because you have true love coming in. Is this shifting? The shift has occurred. Spirit said the shift has occurred. True love is here. It's your turn. Confirmation. Ooh. Abundance. Come on now. Come on now. This is a windfall of beautiful things. Beautiful occurrences. Making every green light. Like finding money in a pocket of an old coat. Like this is just happy little things that add up to a windfall of beautiful things. And it's not for you to, we're not meant to live this life alone. So if you're independent and you're solo or you don't have a partner yet, it's in the cards for you. We're not meant to live alone forever. And I feel like somebody from your past or a group or a lot of haters, masculine and feminine, of a karmic energy, they're in their thoughts about this for you. They're in their thoughts about your all's protection. Clarify abundance, my spirit. Yes, soulmate. We all are meant to have a counterpart soulmate in this book of life here in Earth School. Maybe one lifetime you were the masculine and they're the feminine. And this lifetime you're the feminine and they're the masculine. This is going to balance out because it's your due diligence. I feel like for a lot of the chosen ones, we were doing so much spiritual warfare and achieving the unattainable in the eyes of the karmics. That now Source is giving us our partner. That's what has to take place. Jealousy and envy in the reverse. Yeah, you're not upset about how things happened. You learn and grow from it, and that's part of your beautiful story. That's part of how you guys keep showing up to yourself, to others, how you parent, how you interact with others, like in regular society, like going to the store when you accidentally bump someone. You're not like, oh, get the fuck out of my way. Of course, you probably say that in your head if you're having a morning or whatever, but to hit somebody with a smile costs nothing. To like just let it roll off your back like water off a duck's back type energy costs nothing. So who is Ice King? Oh, what is the Ice King? Somebody's unwell. There could be somebody that was like trying to be a dictator and rule in your story or rule in how others viewed you. So it's giving like false narrative, defamation of character type stuff. This person's unwell and unstable. And it's like the proof is in the pudding. It's how you guys are showing up. It's how you interact, like I said, with others. You're not nasty. You're not negative. You're not a gossip person. You're not promiscuous. Confirmation. With these Jezebel spirits, with these lust monsters, these toxic energies, they have to consume drama. They have to eat it. Eat it up. This is why they're sick. I'm going to say it straight like this. Like the download is like, you don't get entity attachments. You don't get darkness or nightmares or disturbances in your home. Supernatural disturbances in your home when you're happy. When you're doing righteous things. When you're harming no one. When you start harming others. When you start infringing on their free will. This is when this weird shit starts going down. I said what I said. Yeah. Y'all could be gifted. Y'all could be light workers, healers, messengers. Y'all could just have this youthful, radiant aura and energy about yourself. You have a love and a light within you that's like, it can't be dim unless you turn your dimmer down. You know what I'm saying? This message is for the gifted chosen ones. I just had to go there. Jealousy. You motherfucker. They're going to be jealous over things they don't understand, things they don't like, things they don't relate to. And it just means you still have some shadow work to do. It just means you're not at the same frequency as the rest of the collective. And that's okay. Yeah, false narrative with those lies and stuff. Showing up. It doesn't change who you are as a whole. This doesn't change how you feel about yourself, how others view you. You're a star in God's eyes. And I feel like that's the only opinion you truly care about. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, so changes are here. Divine Spirit, tell us more about these changes. Tell us more about these changes. What are these changes? What changes can they expect coming in for the viewer? There could be a friend of y'all's past that, like this counterpart. This could be ex relationship or whatever. But there's a friend of your guys' past that is also emotionally damaged of how things ended with y'all. That's not for everyone, but there is like a bitter friend here that's like, why don't you want to be my friend anymore? It's been so and so years. It's been so and so months. You ain't called me. You ain't messaged me. You've moved on, and I feel like this friend, it would behoove the friend to do that as well. So we have Beta here: friendly, helpful, non-confrontational, reliable. Some of these changes could be platonic friends that are actually on your frequency. Somebody that's actually kind and helpful, like a good counterpart. Oh, and then there's this demonic energy. So what's beautiful is God gives us free will. God gives us the option to entertain it or walk away. So who's this demonic energy? This demonic, nefarious energy is bonded to these succubus type people that you guys have already had karmic experiences with. You've already learned lessons on these type of people, family, business, or friends. So it's easy to read that type of energy when it occurs, right? Tell us more. Stalker, spy, surveillance. Okay, so you got like somebody from your past that's spying, looking in your window. Somebody could be hoping that demonic energy latches onto you. Tell us more. That's just not how this goes, though. That's not y'all's story. We have a Taurus here. We're in Taurus season. Happy birthday, Taurus. There could be somebody that's an ex-friend. This could be a Taurus, or you're a Taurus. Take what resonates. That is, like I said, possessive and resentful. Maybe this friend wanted to be more than friends. I'm just saying. Maybe this friend was patient and warm-hearted while y'all were interacting, but after this connection ended, they got jilly. They started telling some falsehoods, some tomfoolery, and projected that energy to you. Okay? That's just a possibility. And y'all just alchemized that energy. You adapted. You went through these changes. I feel like these changes are easy for you to feel and to alchemize. It's just as easy as the seasons change. Okay, so it's warm outside. Let's put on some shorts. We adapt to this shit. We don't break over this shit. It doesn't alter who we are in our souls and our spirits. All right? Exactly, because we are divine feminine. I'm speaking to a divine feminine out there who is an empress energy. You're an alpha. And their eyes,